Hello everyone, my name is Apurva Panigrahi, and in this video I'll be talking about the fundamental concept in ISO 27001, the Plan, Do, Check, Act, or PDCA cycle, and how it drives continual improvement in an information security management system, or ISMS. ISO 27001 is the global standard for managing information security. But what makes it more powerful isn't just a list of controls in Annex A. It's the fact that the whole standard is built around PDCA, which ensures that security is not just implemented once, but improved continuously over time. Information today is one of the most valuable assets for any organization. Whether you are a multinational, a startup, or even a non-profit, you depend on the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of your information. At the same time, threats are increasing. Ransomware, insider threats, supply chain risks, and regulators worldwide, from GDPR in Europe to India's DPDP Act, demand strong safeguards. This is where ISO 27001 comes in. It provides a structured framework to protect information. And at the heart of that framework is the PDCA cycle, a repeatable loop that ensures organizations don't just set up controls once, but adapt and improve them continuously. So what is PDCA? P stands for plan, which means to define your scope, identify your risks, and design your controls. D stands for do, which means to implement the controls and policies you plan. C stands for check, which means to monitor, audit, and measure how effective they are. And A stands for act, which means to take corrective action and continually improve. This may sound simple, but the power of PDCA is that it acknowledges reality. No system is perfect. Instead, it gives organizations a cycle to learn, adapt, and get stronger with each iteration. The plan phase is the intellectual foundation. Organizations start by defining the scope of their ISMS, what's included and what's excluded. They analyze context and stakeholders, identify risks and vulnerabilities, and prepare a treatment plan. For example, a healthcare provider may decide the ISMS will focus on protecting patient data. During planning, they would perform a risk assessment, document the findings, and link them to Annex A controls through the statement of applicability. This ensures that every risk is clearly addressed with a chosen control. The do phase is where the rubber meets the road. Controls and policies designed during planning are actually implemented. This includes technical controls like encryption, operational controls like access reviews, and people-focused measures like training. Take the example of a financial institution. In the do phase, it might deploy multi-factor authentication, run phishing awareness sessions, and set up processes for secure vendor onboarding. What's important is that security becomes part of the daily operations, not just a checklist. The check phase is about monitoring and learning. Organizations measure the performance of their ISMS through KPIs. For example, patch compliance rates or the number of incidents detected. Internal audits are conducted to verify whether policies are being followed, and management reviews ensure alignment with business goals. Let's say an audit reveals backups are stored unencrypted. That's a non-conflict. Rather than ignoring it, the finding is formally logged and carried into the act phase for correction. The act phase ensures that findings don't just sit on paper but actually lead to improvement. Organizations conduct root cause analysis, assign corrective actions, and track progress. Beyond fixing issues, act also includes continual improvement. adopting new technologies, updating policies for new regulations, and strengthening the overall maturity of the ISMS. For example, if phishing incidents are recurring, the Act phase might introduce stricter email filtering, but also improve employee awareness programs to deal with the root cause. Let me share a quick case study. It's about a Miss Science law firm implemented ISO 27001. In the plan phase, they identified insider misuse and phishing as key risks. In the do phase, they launched training programs and enforced access controls. In the check phase, internal audits revealed that some paralegals were still sharing passwords. Finally, in the act phase, management enforced stronger password policies, rolled out multi-factor authentication, and recognized departments that followed best practices. Over time, phishing success rates dropped by half and audit results improved. This shows how PDCA isn't just theory, it delivers measurable results. Of course, applying PDCA has challenges. Some organizations struggle with leadership buy-in or scope creep or change fatigue among employees. But there are certain best practices which we can follow. Some of them are to secure visible executive sponsorship, communicate clearly with different teams, automate monitoring wherever possible, and create a culture where security is seen as a shared success, not just an IT responsibility. To wrap up, the PDCA cycle transforms ISO 27001 from a compliance checklist into a living, breathing system. By continuously planning, doing, checking, and acting, organizations not only stay compliant but also become resilient, adaptable, and trustworthy. In a world where threats never stand still, PDCA ensures that our ISMS does not stand still either. Thank you.